Hey guys, it is Tyler. This is a review for a movie I just seen at my movie theater that I work at. I just got finished seeing Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children in 3D. 'Twas a good movie. It is now 9:35 p.m. I believe the movie was about the movie started at about 7 o'clock and it's now 9:35.
Well, minus the previews of like 15 minutes or so.
Yeah, it runs about like an hour and a half, basically. Yeah, because it started at like 7:20 and now it's like 9:35 and it ended around like 9. So, 2 hours. 2 hours, and coming from someone who hasn't read the whole book, I read bits and pieces of the book. Well, I read a quarter of the book. I read up to at least chapter 8, 9, one of those two chapters.
That would be the halfway point.
Halfway?
I don't think you've read that far.
Really?
Yeah, because I'm on chapter 6, and
I mean, at least like, when they were, I would say when they got to a good portion of the movie, at least like 20-30% in, I knew what they were doing. But then once they got to that 40% mark, I'm like, I didn't know what happens after that. When the Baron came in. So anyway, let's talk about the movie. I'm here with my mom, who does not want to be on camera, even though she was the one who saw the movie with me. So what were your initial thoughts on the movie? Coming from people who have read the book.
Well, like you, I haven't gotten completely through the book, but that's because it was super slow. Like, nothing really happened until chapter 5. And then by the time I got to chapter 5, we were going to see the movie. I mean, I thought it was good, given it was a Tim Burton film.
Tim Burton is amazing at what he does.
Yeah.
He's made so many great movies.
Actually, it kind of, seeing everything visually, I'm a little concerned to keep reading because I feel like it's going to turn into a thriller kind of book, and I usually don't read those kind of books, and I'm very imaginative, so...
I mean, I really don't think... I mean, I guess it's more detailed because it's on a motion picture film.
I mean, I guess not necessarily thriller like, oh my gosh, scary, gonna give me nightmares, but it's, you know, when I read, I imagine. So I feel like his book is like, the book is really detailed, and I just feel like it's just gonna give me the creeps.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know. I read the book to myself. I mean, I had to like someone read the books.
But did you get all the way up to the monsters and how they like describe them and all that? Because I didn't get that far.
I think I got up to like the description because it did describe the characters before we actually before we had to get to the part where the characters like started attacking each other in the book. So I'd say I could envision it, but when I saw it on the big screen, it was like, yeah, now I could see what they were talking about. The monsters in the movie, they were pretty detailed, pretty scary. Like, if you want to take your like 6 or 5-year-old child, they probably would have been scared of it because it looked. Imagine Slender Man with teeth. That's how these monsters look. They were pretty freaking scary. But other than
and so I think that when you read it, it's just, I don't know. I just feel like it's gonna be kind of, I don't know. I'll give it a try and see. I thought it was a good movie.
I think everyone had British accents because I believe the main character in the book was American, but everyone in the movie had British accents because it was like, I believe it was filmed in
They said
Wales, but also the movie was funded by Quebec, so it could have been also filmed in British Columbia. A lot of movies, I believe, are funded by Quebec, which is actually pretty crazy now that I think about it.
But I don't know. I mean, I think it was a good film. It's not something that I'm gonna go home and be like, oh my gosh, you gotta go see it. I mean, but I thought it was.
If you read the book, you have a reason to see it. If you hadn't read the book, then.
Or if you're just a fan of Tim Burton.
If you're a fan of Tim Burton, go out and see it. I mean, if you haven't read the book and you want to like be adventurous, go out and see it. I do want to say there have been a lot of people who, because I do work at a theater, so a lot of people do come up to me and they ask about the movie, and I always have to tell them because I get a common question about, is it going to be scary? And I'm like, it'll be scary up to a point. It's not a horror movie. A lot of people go in and they think it's going to be a horror movie. Like, people will get the book and they're like, I read the book, but like, it wasn't scary, and I'm like, it's not a scary.
It's not.
Hey, I like that. Scary as a description.
It's creepy.
Creepy. That's a good.
It's creepy.
It's
it's not scary. It's just creepy. Like, I wouldn't want to be a child like seeing the film or reading the book because I'd probably be creeped out. So yeah, it's not a bedtime story you read to a child.
No, don't read that story
Not
to
at
your
all.
children,
And,
especially
like,
to your children.
So my niece Anaya is 6 years old, and I feel like I would not.
Nope, will
bring
not take her to see this
come
movie.
see this movie because she'd be creeped out. She'd be scared because I was kind of creeped out. So.
Yeah, the side of coming from like adults, seeing the side of those monsters was pretty creepy. I mean, there was like a few, there were a handful of jump scares in there. There weren't enough to call it a horror movie, but there were a handful of jump scares in there. Like if you weren't paying attention, they caught you off guard because they did. I'm not a horror movie fanatic, so when I saw them, they caught me off guard too.
And the special effects with the 3D, I thought.
Well, that was amazing. They actually did really good with the special effects. Shout out to the makeup artists. They did great jobs in that film.
Mm-hmm.
Asa Butterfield, who played Miss Peregrine, she was phenomenal. When I first saw this trailer,
that's the guy's name. Her name is
oh
Ava.
wait, that was the guy's name.
I thought the same thing too, but when you watch the credits, Asa is actually Jack. But I know Eva or Ava, however she wants to say her name. I watched some of Penny Dreadful, so that's where I kind of know her from, the Showtime series.
She did an amazing job as Miss Peregrine. Even though Miss Peregrine, she was pretty much one of the main characters, but she was not featured as prominently as Jack was. He was the most prominently featured character in it, not Miss Peregrine, but everyone played their roles pretty well. If I had to give a rating for the movie, I would give it a don't want to go to 7 out of 10.
Let's see.
Out of 5. I like it out of 10.
Stars.
Oh, okay.
No, movie ratings are like 4 stars, 5 stars, like 10.
I'd say on the brink of, I don't want to say 2.5 because I would insinuate the movie wasn't that good. The movie was good, but it wasn't great. So I would give it a 3. Maybe a 3.5.
I think, honestly, I feel like a 4 only because you gotta take into consideration what type of movie it was. Like, it was a Tim Burton film, so I feel like I saw what I expected to see, and so the special effects were great, the storyline was really good, and it was creepy.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, you have to look at it from that standpoint. Like, if it was if it was supposed to be a Steven Spielberg or something like that. Like, if it was by a different writer, then maybe I could see you being like 2.5, maybe 3. But it was a Tim Burton.
Yeah, I don't watch Tim Burton movies all the time.
No, but so. I mean, even look at Coraline,
Lemony Snicket. Yeah, I see your point. So yeah, I can.
So
I can give it a 3.5 off of that. Maybe a 4.
You're horrible.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm not. Okay. I thought the movie was good. I did not think it was great. So that's why I can't give it a 4. 4 is great, and then all 5 is like, but that movie was awesome. But I thought it was
okay. But when you saw Coraline, did you? Oh my God, that movie was awesome. Like, that was some weird stuff too.
That's like my favorite Tim Burton movie.
But it wasn't awesome.
It was like 4.5.
Oh my God. All right.
Okay. Would you buy it on Blu-ray? No. Okay.
Well, but I mean, I'm not a Tim Burton fan like that.
I'm not that big on Tim Burton either.
I saw it because you wanted to see it. You generally never want to see movies. And then you had the book, so I started reading the book, and then it just made me more curious. So I don't run out to go see Tim Burton films. So no, that would not be part of my Blu-ray or my cloud collection.
I guess I can understand that. I would give the movie, I gave it my rating. So Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, it is out now. Just a reminder for everyone who does not know, movies do come out at most theaters on Thursdays and during the evening, usually around 7 o'clock. Those are the premieres. So, if you are unaware, you should definitely check out the movies on Thursdays. That way you can tell your friends, I saw the movie before you did. Because that's what I like to do.
Well, I'm waiting for Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
I'm waiting for that to come out too.
November 30th.
Hey, also, oh yeah, that means we're about to be in October 1st. Ooh. Well, anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. Tell me what you guys thought about this review down below. I thought the movie was good. If you're interested in seeing it, I recommend go seeing it because it was a pretty good movie. And yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Peace out.